Hey there, everybody. Professor Cloud here with episode 10, I think, of Professor Plays Alan Wake 2. In the last episode, we wrapped up Saga Anderson's Chapter 5 of The Return, finding out where Cynthia Weaver was in the overlap, rescuing Tor from the overlap, and learning a lot more about the Valhalla nursing home and what it was built on, what its past was, not even knowing when we started chapter 5 that in fact the manor that now houses the nursing home actually used to be owned by Thomas Zane, the original writer that was discussed numerous times in the first game. So now that we are out of the overlap and we've rescued Tor, it's time to talk to him, but we also need to keep Alan's storyline going in the version of New York in the Dark Place. So as soon as we can find ourselves a janitorial bucket, we will absolutely switch over and start whatever his next chapter is in Initiation. So let's go ahead and jump back in and do that.
That did it.
All right, we are out of the overlap. We were not able to recover any of our arrows, but let's have a talk with Tor and see what's going on.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
Okay, so profiling Tor. Let's head up this way.
I need to head back.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I really don't like when they do that. If we were really allowed to make our own decisions about how we were allowed to play and in which character we were allowed to play, then that shouldn't be possible. Alright, let's go to the case board first.
Tor is here, in the overlap. Gotta find him and get the fuck out.
Oh, button. Okay. Never mind, I thought we would get more out of that, but... Alright, Tor.
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot? I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him.
Hence the need for going back to the... going back to New York and continuing Alan's story.
You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family, way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin aren't part of my family.
Okay.
You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end. Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe.
Okay, now let's go back to the case board, because we got a whole bunch of things. Let me pull this out first of all.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice.
Okay. I did wish I could have found whatever this particular clue was to make it complete, but... Alright, so fact versus fiction. Or my father had problems.
Right.
There we go. Mom thought Tor's power. Okay.
The way Tor behaved? I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did. But he is genuinely sorry.
Family's not bound by Wake's story. The Andersons can see through the horror story. Okay. And then these two are for later. Alright. And then the story. Because Wake wrote the story, only Wake can edit it. Okay.
Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him.
The quick clicker acts like an amplifier. Area around an overlap is always flooded. It's here. And then these are all for later. Okay? Alright. I guess that is it for the mine place.
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Don't worry about me, kiddo.
Wonder if it's possible to go back into the overlap. I never even thought to try before. Is there a way
The
out?
FBC is holding wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have wake and I have the clicker.
Oh,
We have to work together to stop this.
we have another.
Casey. Do you read me, Casey? Damn it.
When Cynthia
better be
Weaver was
okay.
downstairs at breakfast, Rose
Focus,
snuck into
Saga.
her room.
Get to the
With all
station.
the lamps in the room,
to
it
wake.
took her a while to find the one with an angel. Luckily, the dream Alan had sent her had been very clear. Rose was certain that Cynthia would not miss one lamp. She had so many. Tonight, Rose would put the lamp in a shoebox and let it sink into the garden pond. That's what Alan wanted. That's how she could help him. The thought made her whole body buzz with joy. Cynthia knew the lamp was missing the very moment she came back to her room. She was overcome by grief. It had been Tom's lamp, one of the few things that reminded her of him. It had not worked in a long time with the cord severed and the light switch gone. But there are other kinds of lights than the ones we can see. The invisible light of the angel lamp had held Cynthia together all these years. With tears welling in her eyes, she didn't see the shadows shifting in the corners of her room.
Alright, one thing I'd forgotten, we need to change the difficulty back to normal now. Okay. And we're going to go out the back. Because that's an area that we haven't explored yet. And I know for a fact, as you can see, that there are 3 cult stashes. So we will absolutely... Alright, let me switch back to you. Because of course I also want to make sure that I find the lunch boxes. There's a cult symbol. Oh, hold on. I missed a path. Is it here? Yeah, it's right here. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of a off the beaten path, if you will. Okay. Another page.
Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each time Rose drew a ball from the cage and called out its number, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards. Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out. Some of them would try to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting out. It was like herding a clouder of cats. Rose didn't mind. She liked cats. She knew she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings, waiting for the hero to come. Tonight, the residents were restless, more so than usual. Ati was wearing Blum's coveralls again. Tor stood by the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in his hand. The garden lights started to flicker, the darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh.
Joey disappeared years ago. Disappeared, you say? Okay.
Alright, this way, I think.
See, people were calling in about Winnie Davis going missing, but it sounds like they have.
Alright, so that's back to the nursing home. Alright. But we need to go back up, because there's another... Oh, hold on. Lunchbox. There it is.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Goody. Don't pretend to be anyone or anything besides who you are. Alright, so we currently have 8. There's 9. That's 17. Holy crap. The 2 shots for the crossbow are the ones that I really want. What about the rifle? Consecutive successful hits will significantly reduce the time between shots. Stand still to enter an improved focus mode. This mode grants perfect accuracy, pulls shots towards enemy weak spots, and deals increased damage. Bullets penetrate the enemy's darkness shield. Wow, that would have been nice to have had. This is definitely... Kill shot is definitely the one... Yeah, I think that's actually more
Saga
important.
stood still, emptying her mind, focusing, breathing in, breathing out. She aimed the rifle, ready for the kill shot.
Yeah, I think that one's more important than the dual shot from the crossbow. Okay. And then there was a path, I think, here, maybe? No. It's... Oh, shit. Alright. I need to make sure that I'm loaded. If I can avoid them, I'm going to. Alright, there's the stash up there. Oh, I hate this so much. I can't see him. Okay, I don't know what those errors are
Another
about.
cult stash.
It's gotta be to where the key is. Alright.
Zoned out. No. Shadow shifted in the dark. Hide.
Okay. Oh, I'm out of room. Is this the key? Aha. Nice. You can't hide from the trees. We are everywhere. And I can't take any of this because I don't have the room. Oh man, I should. Okay, hold on. I should be able to take. Yeah, the shotgun ammo. All right, let's do this. This is a little overkill from a healing perspective, but the that torch is really important to have. The rocket flare, because if I get bombarded by a group, I'm gonna need it. Okay, now we can go back to the trail. Before we get to the bottom of the... Alright, there's a cabin. Maybe that's a good save point, hopefully. Yeah, right here. Plus, there's another cult stash in this area. By the way, this is all taking us back towards Billy's Boatyard, which right now is the only area that we haven't cleared other than downtown. And I'm not trying to clear all of this in this episode. I want to get us to a point... where I can make the switch to Alan's story.
Music! Oh, ritual murder. The world tilted.
Two of them down there. Yeah, this is a save point. And that, with this being a save point, means that I'll have access to the shoebox and hopefully, yep, there we go. There's the janitorial bucket. All right, there's another page.
The 81st annual Deer Fest was just around the corner. Everyone in Bright Falls was bustling. There were banners to be hung, pies baked, deer masks sold. Bright Falls had made the top 100 American small town lists for its modest, rustic charm. The town expected a lot of tourists this year, but a shadow hung over the Deer Fest preparations. The forecast promised rain. Fearful whispers promised more murders. The police were on high alert. Sheriff Breaker had deputies patrolling the streets at night. Bright Falls was no stranger to odd happenings, but to cancel Deerfest? Out of the question. The townsfolk were anxious, their anticipation mixed with fear. People had restless dreams. The lights seemed dimmer. Floodwater pressed in on the town, and the shadows poured in with it.
Okay. Here's our shoebox. There's our quick save. Handgun ammo and batteries. Ati and the janitors. Alright, let's Do some rearranging here. Alright, I think I'm going to put these here. Alright, that's good. I'll put the shotgun ammo back. The question is what's going to make more sense for being out here in the... I think the rifle is going to make more sense out here in the woods. Yeah, I think so. Okay, 3, reload. Alright, so now we're all set. Let's quick save. And then let's switch reality.
I was back. I wasn't able to escape. A dark presence had stopped me.
And as you can see, up on the board,
Seen the title page of another manuscript. Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar. Important. I had to find it.
oh, that's Words of Power. So you can now see initiation
Blackboard was
draft
empty
2.
again. I needed a new draft, back at the beginning, but closer to my goal.
So we look at our goals. Right.
I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time we wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten. I knew how this worked now. I could take control, no more surprises.
What demons he wrestles with.
So this is initiation chapter 4, which means that he actually did return chapter 4 when he's in the real world, in actual reality. That's why I got so confused why we were doing chapter 5 of Saga's of Return with Saga, and I was like, well, what happened to chapter 4? I just assumed that she would do chapter 4 as well. That's why I was so confused. So now we're back to chapter 4 of Initiation. We'll need to do chapters 4 and 5 so that we're at the same timeline with Saga, because I don't want either one of them to get too far ahead.
The dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake. The musical.
It could not be opened on the side.
We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
We got ourselves a musical, apparently. All right, here goes.
What the hell?
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and your own made-up fury.
And mama gave me a magic clicker. Well, yes, I think it's true and fair to say.
There's Tor and Odin. I'm being shuffled in the direction they want me to go.
Come on in and listen, lost words you've been missing. Now the fire you're bearing, the eye of the darkness, your light. So you were drawn to stories early on.
My dreams would light up my imagination.
And you had nightmares night and day.
Yeah, but with the clicker, I chased those frights away.
Who knew?
So true.
So here is a clue of hope to remember. Visions that come true. Abandon the lights with steel. So made a champion of light. I'll show you the herald of darkness. Lost in the never-ending night. Dive deep to the surface.
Finally.
By the way, all of these actors performed that exact dance to this song in the Video Game Awards.
And the award goes to Alan Wake.
And all your stories of crime and chilling thrillers of hard-boiled killers became bestsellers.
It was all too much. I had to get away.
The story's the end, all a piece of true fiction, meaningless in the face of creation.
Alright. There's our flashlight. And our gun.
But there is more to it than meets the eye.
I never meant for it to ruin my life that way.
Would you say you let the jaded lie?
Dark shades could never save the day.
So sad, but true. Fighting the nightmares, torturing life. It's a gift or a curse. A reality made of dreams.
They want me to use the lamp. But I don't understand. Yeah, they want me to use the lamp on the car. But they're not giving me a button to do anything. Oh, I see. I had to be at the right place at the right time. Maybe? No. Oh, I have to follow the Getaway Club signs. Alright, so we grab that. Okay. Yeah, that was confusing. Welcome to Bright Falls Ferry. What an iconic beginning to a game.
He could write a new story like Tom Zane before him, and maybe they'd be happy once again. Just one shot, one more chance for him to save their marriage away from the city, a romantic getaway.
Intro to the first game. That's cool. This is a great guitar solo, in my opinion. Okay. Flare gun. And ammo. Alright, hold on. I need to... Okay, alright, that's 3. That's what I wanted to know. Oh, crap. What? I dodged that. I don't have any. Great. I don't have any more flashlight batteries. Now I do. Combat is just so bad.
Still he's a torchbearer, and it couldn't be much clearer. A war needs its warrior, true and right. The darkness within him, hostage, had he seen her drowning? Would have saved her from the darkness of the lake.
Wow, one single hit. Help! Oh god, she's got her. And I'm now out of batteries. Oh, come on! Alright, that sequence actually went well. It's the first time this whole game that that's actually happened. really use with some heals. There we go. Okay. Let's start there. Actually, I'm going to go in with this equipped. Okay. What the hell? Yeah, I don't completely understand the blast radius of the flare gun. Loaded. I love how I'm supposed to get healing in these lights, and I didn't get any, I don't think.
I didn't see that coming.
All right, so we're back at the studio.
A vision.
Such a dark place, am I trapped in here? Is this real? I cannot remember. There was a manuscript, it held a key. A vicious cycle I must not surrender to. Echo scenes to seek out again and again until I figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Very jazz feel.
You gotta figure it out to bring this song to its end.
Okay.
And I thought this place couldn't get any stranger.
So as I said earlier, if you do want to see the more quote-unquote live version, I'm sure you can find on YouTube the performance, the live performance that was done with the actors of Alan Wake, Mr. Dorr, and Alex Casey, because they did a live dance performance of that song. It was incredible to see.
Champion of light,
Catchy, right?
herald of darkness, lost in the
There's the end of Chapter 4, Initiation. So what we're going to do is make this a short episode and wrap up right here. We will go directly into Chapter 5 of Initiation in the next episode, and then we'll come back to Saga's timeline or Saga's reality after that. That should get us up to par with both of them chapter-wise so that they're at the same point in each of their stories. Because we did find out a bunch of information in Saga's Chapter 5 of Return that I think is absolutely going to have major bearings in Chapter 5 of Initiation for Alan Wake. Then, of course, as I said, we'll be back on level with both of them in each of their stories. So with that, as always, if you have been enjoying the content, please make sure to hit the like button, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you next time for more of Professor Plays Alan Wake 2.